collect everything like, usual, just for the fun of it. But before we get into it, I hope you all get plenty of tingles from all of the controller sounds and the whispers. And without further ado, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. All right. So, let's go frolic through some old levels. We messed around in Teen Season Trouble and in Toad Story in the last Rayman video, so why not head back to Fiesta de los Muertos? Of course, we already, 100% this game way back in our Let's Play, but it's so much fun, so I have no problem running back and, revisiting these levels. So let's head off. Alright. Oh yes, I forgot. Gourmet Land is the food focused level. I mean, it kind of lines up given the name, but it's been a little bit. I really, really love this aesthetic. Or I forgot if that was a little mechanic, in this level to swap size. Oh, that's nice. Boop, boop. Smack into that goo. Oh my god, alright, there we go. Let's get up here. Is that a rat? Oh wow. I never noticed there was a little rat on the corner of the screen. Hold on, there we go. Let me actually make some upwards progress. I think I see a little. There we go. Oh, it's just a person. I thought it was going to be like a special level. That's fine too. Slide off of that tomato. I think that's a tomato. It could be a pepper, to be honest, but it could also be a tomato. They both look very similar, apparently. This is gonna be. It's reminded me of the debate I had last time. I was trying to figure out if that, well, not that right there, but I was debating whether or not we were seeing those little pink things that come out of the ground, or radishes or beets. Are they the same thing? No, but they look really similar, and so do the tomatoes and the peppers. Boop, smack. Oh, we were gliding on butter. We were really gliding on the butter. Let's keep it up. Whoa, 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 bang, whoa, whoop, whoop. There we go. Smack. Those were some was in here. I do. There we go. Now we're good. Now I am satisfied. Let us keep going. Whoa. Oh, hello there. Let's not go touch the knife. The knife is stuck in there. You gotta imagine the rats in this level are either an homage to they are flying. I've never paid attention to the backgrounds before. Oh my god. There's flying knives everywhere. I thought this level is meant to be an homage to Ratatouille with all of the rats, or it's just playing up the whole rats in the kitchen idea. I'm more curious about why there's knives just flying. What is really going on in Gourmand Land? Okay. Alright, let's be very careful. I really love this. How, like, you know, you have to let gravity do its thing and slide the knives out of the massive watermelon. Boop. And that's definitely a watermelon. I may be unsure about most of the fruits in this video, but no, I want to get that thing. I want to get... Alright, well, so much for that. I might be unsure about most of the fruits in this video. Don't know if that's a tomato or a red pepper. Don't know if that's a cucumber or a zucchini. But that was a watermelon. This is definitely butter. Definitely butter. And that is definitely, hold on, I want to get, and that is that was definitely a hot dog. There it is, yeah, it's a hot dog. Oh, definitely a charred hot, not a charred hot dog, it's probably well done. I don't eat hot dogs, but I'm assuming that, I'm sure that's probably how they're supposed to be cooked. Boop. I want that. I can't reach that. I don't really need the hard container, to be honest. I just kind of wanted it. No reason in particular. Oh, hello there. Schloop. And now we can go and get that hard container and jump on these. I want to say my first instinct really is tomatoes. These gotta be tomatoes, right? But like, and that's a moldy apple. Not a moldy apple. No, honestly, kind of. It's gonna start getting mold very soon. It's definitely spoiled. It is definitely spoiled. Alright, let's head upwards. There might be something. Oh, hello there, random person who got hung up from here. And down with the skeletons. And there's more rats. There's a lot of rats in this level. And there's our radish slash beet. Again, I'm willing to bet that's a radish, but you know, you can never be too sure. Alright, what else we got? Oh, the wieners are getting sliced and diced. Let us not get sliced and diced. Okay, let me be very careful. They're getting singed by the lava slash flames, and they're getting chopped up into, honestly, I don't know what value it is chopping up the wieners, like, I guess, hot dog bits. Not my problem. We are out of here, and we got everybody. I mean, I'm assuming we got everybody. We got everybody in the original playthrough, so they're gonna show up here either way, but I'm willing to bet we got everybody again. And we got 621 lumps. Quite nice. Nice, a spoiled, rotten. Yeah, a good half. Maybe that explains why there were so many rats, because everything there was rotten. But rats don't just like rotten food, they like regular food too, I'm pretty sure. I think. I've never had to deal with rats, thank God, but like, I mean, like, I'm sure they like non-spoiled food. Who's to say? Who's to say, except people who know what the answer is. Alright, let's get a move on. Let's go do one more in here. I've got a feeling. Hey, yo, am I a duck? I think I'm a duck. Or is that a chicken? Yo, I really cannot tell the difference between two very similar objects, apparently. Let's find out. Hello there, magical man. Rayman turns into... It's a duck. It's gotta be a duck, right? Or is that a chicken? I really can't tell the difference, y'all. This whole video is gonna be me confused about what I really am seeing. Boop. Alright, well, Rayman can still attack with his head, apparently. And we can still fly. Well, we can float. We're gonna need Murray though, because we're a lot less capable given that we're basically a duck slash chicken. Persoclus, per the guacamole. Oh, I Chicken Ray to the rescue, or Duck Ray to the rescue. I must swap back and forth between both of them. At this point, I have no clue. Boop. Hello there. Surprise. Boop boop. Alright. I mean, regardless of which one he is, like, I don't think either one of them can... Oh my god. Alright. Wait, hold on. I won this thing right there. There we go. Alright, go ahead. Spread the guacamole. I don't think either one of these animals can fly. You know, actually, I don't even know. I actually don't even know. Ducks can fly. Ducks can definitely fly. I know that's for a fact. Chickens, I don't think can fly though. So he's definitely a chicken. Going off of, that's the logic I'm using, that is the best guess I've got. I know for a fact ducks can fly because they migrate. But I don't think chickens migrate. I don't think chickens know how to fly. I think that's, otherwise why would they be kept in coops? This is me. I swear to God, I've never been more confused in a video. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, he blew up. Okay, activate that, activate that, activate that. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Just gonna waddle. Well, again, I'm not a duck. Boop. And activate that. Oh, okay, that also works. Wait a minute. He was about to attack me. Alright, let me do this. What? Yo, bro, Murray, did you? Yeah, I swear to God, like there was a hole there, and I'm trying to figure out why was there a hole there. I didn't. It's supposed to do the entire thing. I was very confused. Hold on. Yo, why is the? There we go. Okay. Let me get that real quickly. Activate that. And activate that so I can head down here safely. Get this little guy out of here. Activate this. Nice. Cut off the lava. And I think we're good. Nice. Anyways, as we were doing before, drop him. That would have sucked if I missed him, to be honest. That would have sucked if I missed him. But also, I am an entire duck. Chicken. I'm a duck chicken. Alright, that's gonna be what we're going with right now. Boop. And shaboop. And let me go and drop him. Do that. Gonna have to act a little bit quicker. Do that. There we go. In. Alright, gonna do this the slightly longer way. Boop. Pull that down. Thank you very much. Murray. Is it Murray or is it Murphy? Y'all. I have no idea why I'm so confused in this video. Actually, I think I know what. Okay, hold up. That. Oh, okay, I was gonna say there was nowhere for me to use it to throw out some guacamole. I was like, where am I supposed to do it? I just gotta bounce correctly. That was it. No, I'll be honest with y'all. I am kind of tired. It's been a very long few weeks, but you know, whoa. So, oh my god, that's so cheap. Okay, hold up, let me do this correctly and not die. That's actually kind of a genius way to do that. Oh my god, though. Yo, what? Okay, I'm complimenting how awesome this is, but I keep dying here. Hold on. This, that, let me stay out of this thing's way. Good. Let's get out of here. Go, before we get squashed. Boop. Okay, now we're safe. That's such a genius way to actually have you free the teensy. By having the fireballs just bounce. And you have to create the path for it. I really like that. That's so creative. Anyways. No, but it has been a pretty long set of weeks, so I am kinda tired. That might explain why I'm getting some stuff confused. Okay, now they're gonna take this concept to another level. Now I gotta be smart here. Alright, Marie, are you ready? Go! Alright. Alright, Marie, whatever. That's not what you were supposed to do, but that's fine. It still works. Do that. Let me go and tank this dude. was saying about food levels, I really love food-based levels in video games. I don't know why, I just do. Wait. Alright, I'm coming to get you, bro. I'm coming to get you. Give me 1 second. Wait, what is this? Oh, I won this first. Alright, now let's go and get the... Nah. What was that? What was that game? What was that? Oh, I thought he was gone. The game will do that sometimes. You'll see the guy, you'll see the person you gotta save, and then they'll go away forever. But don't know why, I just really love food-based levels in games. Like, there's a lot of really fun concepts you could do with food-based levels. I gotta get to that guy. That guy actually will go away. Or maybe he won't. Maybe he won't. He's still here, so I guess I was wrong. Not a problem with that. Alright, let's keep moving. Right. Hold on, go a little lower, a little bit lower. Awesome, get out of the rain. This dude, that's the guy. The reason I know that was the guy that disappears is because in our Let's Play, I missed him on the very first run, and we had to come back here later on to get him. Oh, there is actually stuff up here though, very cool, but it's very possible to end up missing him, and it would suck if we did. Let me not die. Is there something down there? Bottom path. Nice. Schloop. Oh, hello there. Bang. I'm just gonna punch him just cause, honestly, why not? But no, I just love the food-based levels in video games. I don't know why. There's so many interesting creative concepts you can do with a food-based level, and every time I see it, they're always crazy creative. Like, I don't know, something about it is, something about food-based levels are weirdly, like, I don't want to say comforting, but like, they're really fun. Let me go left first, because there's definitely something leftwards. If it's not a person, it's someone in a cage. It's a person. Let's go. Slide, and we're just going hop, and hop. Wasn't super effective, but now I'm big. Boop, and boop, and boop, and we up. What's up? Nice. And carefully. Nice. But yeah, no, it's not about food-based levels in games. I just really like. Can't exactly say what, but like I just always find them so fun. And like a lot of platforming games tend to have a food-based level or two. Rayman has, like, obviously, as you all saw, like 2 entire different areas in the Legends and in the Origin stuff, but I don't know, just really love food-based levels. Anyways, we got 701 lums. That is really good. All we needed was 600. We grabbed a lot of extra lums. Nice. Let's go do one more level, and then I think we'll call it quits for today. Aim for the eel. That sounds like a flying level. Don't ever want to go there, but fickle fruit. You're on fire. That's a boss right over there. My heart burns for you. That's an awesome name for a level. I love the puns. Very funny. Dragon soup. Let's go here. Another cooking-based level. Food-based level. Cooking/food-based levels. Like I said, awesome. And I guess that's partly because, okay, so that is without a shadow of a doubt what I'm standing on right now. A green pepper. You can see the stem and it looks like a green pepper. So then the stuff in the very first level at the beginning of this video must have been a tomato. I'm pretty certain it was a tomato now. I'm 90% certain it was a tomato. I could still be wrong, but it's probably a tomato. What? I know for a fact I landed on this man's head. Alright, hold up. I'm gonna go violent. Boop. Didn't need to go that violent, but I kinda did. Alright, there we go. Anyways, as I was like I said, it's been a long time. I think we still have somewhere in like the attic or something the old pinata stick we used to use. It wasn't like a crazy stick. It was basically a wooden stick with some like, you know, decorations on it to make it look festive, but like it was enough and it was pretty effective. Though I think, I don't know, was I ever really good at actually hitting a pinata? Like, I might have been, but I don't know. You know, sometimes like when you have a pinata, what is happening here? Oh, it's a big mallet. A big meat mallet. A meat tenderizer. Meat mallet. A meat tenderizer. Alright, let me do this guy first, then I'll do this guy after. Shebang. Okay, can't attack him while he's doing that. Now I can though. You know how like when you're a kid and you're using and you're trying to beat up a pinata, sometimes you just can't do it. You're either not strong enough or you keep missing, and the adult will just come in and just break it. I feel like that happened a lot back when I used to hit pinatas at my birthday parties. Alright. Carefully. I completely missed. Mind you, I'm still never used to do it every year either. But they were quite fun. Boop and smash. Nice. I'm actually kind of surprised that worked. Thought I was gonna have to hit the pinata a bit more. Ironic what I just said earlier.